Hello, my friends. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I am coming to you with an update video on my Better Body Challenge. So, uh, I've been getting to the gym uh, 5 days a week, doing my strength training, and hopefully I will start to see some results soon. My goal is to get down to 175 pounds. Uh, that's my ideal body weight, so that's what I'm shooting for. And I have been starting this challenge at um, 228, and I've been bouncing between 228, 230, but I've moved in the direction closer to 224 to 222. But I still have until May 10th to get down to the 175. Uh, and I'm trying to get as aggressive as I can with my exercise and improving my health altogether. Now, in my last video, I said that I had set up my doctor's appointment for September 24th because I wanted that to be kind of like my official starting point where I can get my physical done and get blood work and all the different tests that I do, so I have a starting point of where I am health wise. However, I've been having difficulty getting the healthcare professionals to stop canceling my appointments. So on September 23rd, as I was preparing or getting ready for my doctor's appointment the next day, I got a call saying that my medical professional was not coming in the next day, so I had to reschedule. So, and they didn't have a single appointment because apparently before I can set up my physical, because I haven't been there to the doctor's office in a few years since before COVID, they said I have to come in like a new patient, so I have to come in for an initial doctor's visit and then set up my physical or the blood work or whatever. And they can't seem to do that before I have this initial visit. So my first appointment for the 24th was rescheduled to a Zoom call on October 4th, and then an in-person meeting on October 11th. Well, a few days ago, on Thursday, I got a call saying that the medical professional who was going to be on the Zoom call with me needs to reschedule all of their meetings for that day. And my next appointment would be a Zoom call on November 1st, and then an in-person appointment on November 11th. So I agreed to that, and I hung up. And I was getting so annoyed from the whole process because I'm like, okay, clearly these people are not thinking about me, the patient, in this equation very much. And I understand, doctors and nurses are busy and, work long hours. But I'm trying to take control of my health and reverse my type 2 diabetes, get into the best shape of my life. And I really just want someone there to kind of help me with those things that I can't do, like taking blood tests and, all this other stuff. And it's nice to have a medical professional that I can ask some questions of. But it's becoming clear to me that I have to really aggressively take control of my healthcare options and getting myself into the best shape health-wise. So I'm going to look at my doctor as, a nice adjunct to what I'm doing, but I need to stop looking to them as these people are the experts, and I have to kind of take control. That's my just decision I'm making now, is that I need to educate myself and I will have this doctor's visit. But what I did, before I digress too much, is after I got off the phone call and I realized I really didn't want to have a Zoom call because I already filled out all of the informational stuff that I could, which I was required to do before I went to that initial meeting. So there's not much that they could really ask me over the Zoom call that I haven't already given to them in the information that I've filled out and emailed to them. So I feel like the Zoom call is going to be a waste of time, and then I have to pay for, you know, that Zoom call. So it kind of seems impractical because I can't, take my, blood pressure over a Zoom call. So I called them back, and after waiting a while to get somebody to eventually call me back on the phone, I rescheduled my doctor's visit in person, one time only. Well, a one time visit without the whole Zoom call thing for December 10th. And I was getting upset about kind of pushing off these things because I was wanting the starting point. But I realized how I reframed it for myself is to say, okay, I'm taking control over my health and fitness. I want to reverse my type 2 diabetes, and I need to do that through exercise and diet. And the last time when I was at the doctor, which is why I kind of drifted away from going, is that when I became diagnosed with the prediabetes and the type 2 diabetes, all they wanted to do was give me a pill. Give me a metformin or have me starting insulin or whatever. And I said, no, I don't want to do that. Type 2 diabetes is a lifestyle disease that they said can be reversed through diet and exercise. And, the older you get, the harder it is to do, but it's still doable. So that's how I want to go. But my doctor, aside from prescribing a pill for me, really didn't have a whole lot of information to share with me regarding nutrition or, healthier choices to make. So I'm not expecting that that's suddenly going to change now. So my game plan from now, having to adjust to the fact that, I can't see a doctor or nurse until December 10th, that I'm going to take control of things. I've signed up with an online course through Udemy to learn the basics of healthy eating, learning how to cook through an online program, and also another online program on learning how to cook healthy plant-based meals. Now, I'm not looking to become a vegan, but I want to have in my repertoire the skills to be able to cook a variety of different healthy meals, whether it's meat-based or plant-based. I want to have both of those options into my diet because here's the thing with reversing a type 2 diabetes. There are literally two opposing views of how to reverse it. One is the ketogenic diet, where it's high fat, low carb, and there's another one that's more plant-based that is high carb, low fat. Now, they're literally opposites of each other. One is plant-based, one is meat-based. And one's low fat, one's high fat. So I really don't know what to do, but I am examining, researching as much as I can on both sides of the equation, and I'm going to experiment with meals. First, they're low carb and high fat. They're plant based, and low carb, high fat that are meat based, and vice versa. So I'm just going to use this time between now and the end of this challenge to educate myself on how to cook healthy meals. And I signed up for these two courses, one, because it seemed like fun, and two, because I realized that my go-to thing is to fry. I like French fries. I like frying food, but I realized I need to shift away from that to lose the weight that I want to lose and reverse this type 2 diabetes. So I'd like to have some set skills in learning and knowing that I know how to cook flavorful, delicious, healthy meals for myself because I live by myself. It's me and Rusty. So when I was, if you saw my video going to the original farmers market at Monsieur Marcel's grocery market, gourmet grocery market, I might add, I picked up this chef's apron for, you know, for myself to kind of, one, enjoy the experience of being at Monsieur Marcel's. I wanted to get something there, but I didn't want to just like get something that was kind of like a tchotchke. I wanted to get something that was practical that I would use. And since I already had the idea that to sign up for these online cooking courses, I don't have a chef apron, I decided to treat myself to this chef's apron. I think it's the Union Jack, which is I thought for England, but it was being sold at Monsieur Marcel's, and I just like the design of it. So it kind of covers where my head is this weekend, where I want to get myself healthy, learn how to make healthy meals. So this is kind of just encouraging me to take this all seriously and get myself going on my health front. So that's my update for my Better Body Challenge. I'm doing my best to make the best choices in terms of getting myself in shape, going to the gym, pushing myself to use the machines. And I wanted to have a doctor helping me from the get-go, but clearly he or she is not going to be able to step into the picture until I'm at like the halfway point in December. So I'm reconfiguring how I'm doing things, and I am taking the reins of my the health portion of my Better Body Challenge and teaching myself through these online courses how to make healthier meals, avoid frying every meal that I make, and hopefully that will help me get enough protein because I've learned that I need to be, my ideal goal, like I think I said earlier, is 175. And from my research, I've learned that with going to the gym, doing the strength training, to put on the muscle for my ideal goal of 175, I need to be eating 210 grams of protein a day. I'm going to have to build up to that because I don't, that seems like a lot of food. So I'm going to be figuring out either making some protein shakes, plant-based protein shakes, and some various meat options. That's where I think also taking these cooking courses will kind of help me just make better choices and help me hit the goal of 210 grams of protein a day so that I can start putting on muscle. And as I put on the muscle, that will help me with processing the sugar in my system and being more efficient with my blood glucose levels. So all of this is connected with my Better Body Challenge. There's a big connection with my reversing the type 2 diabetes. So that's where I am. For now, I am going to be getting my cooking on, learning how to make healthy meals. I will be giving you updates on that periodically, and hopefully I'll be able to show you visibly and physically with meals I created how much all of this stuff is coming together. So wish me luck. I am committed to all these challenges, working well, and they're kind of starting at this point to be kind of working in conjunction with each other, because as I go to the gym 5 days out of the week, I'm tired, but it's making me go to sleep earlier, so I'm getting a little more rested. Um, but it's also getting me into a kind of healthier frame of mind, so it has me thinking more about my appearance, taking care of my face, because I want to get things looking as smooth as possible. And now that I also, in a prior video, made one more challenge, which is a language learning challenge to learn French and get myself to Paris and London by my 60th birthday, which is May 10th, 2026. So doing that will also has me kind of thinking about, my appearance, getting as healthy as possible so that I can enjoy the trip, as much as possible. And I'm also working on my regrowing my hair challenge as well, so that I am just having, the most fun I can out of my life. And I'm happy to report I am feeling some stubble coming in, so using the derma roller and the massaging at least a half an hour to an hour a day is paying off. And I'll get to that challenge video update at another video, but I'm waiting till I see more noticeable growth in that area for that regrowing my hair challenge update. But for now, my Better Body Challenge is moving to its next stage of getting my diet in order with these cooking courses. Hopefully, they will inspire me to cook better meals, get the protein I need, and start to see more definition in my body. And hopefully, as I sleep more, I got to work on these puffy eyes. So feel free, if you have any suggestions on recipes of healthy meals I should learn, please feel free to leave suggestions in the comments below. If you have any suggestions on dietary things to look into, feel free. Oh, hold on 1 second. I didn't want to stop the video, but one of the things, once I realized that it was going to be hard getting help from my doctor's office, I went online to Amazon and picked up this book, Eat to Beat Your Diet. Now, it's by Dr. William W. Li, and he has been the guy that I've been watching a million YouTube clips on and getting really great information on how you can use food as medicine. So when I'm saying that I'm taking these cooking courses, learn how to cook healthier, I'm also going to be using this guy as kind of this book as my guide, and he has another book, Eat to Beat Disease, so I may pick that up, but for now I'm focusing on this book. And if you're interested, I will leave a link to where you can get it on Amazon in the description below. So this seemed like a really excellent book to have as a guide, so that I can start choosing foods to eat that are going to help me with my metabolism, with getting as healthy as possible. So I just want to make sure I forgot. I ordered this and I want to get this into the video. This is going to be the doctor helping me out, and I'll be using the information that I read between now and December 10th so that when I go to my doctor's office, I have this information to talk over with him or her and get their advice and guidance. But I want to take things into my own hands. I've been doing a lot of research, and this doctor really seems to know what he's doing. So I will let you know more about this as I read it, but I think this is a really good resource to have if you want to start looking at the foods you eat as medicine to help you with whatever issues you're dealing with. Okay, I've been rambling enough. Thank you for staying tuned for this update and for staying around this long. I am going to get going. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope again that my videos in some way are inspiring you guys to look at things you want to be doing in your life that you may have been neglecting and get back to doing them. Because all the things that I'm doing are things that I've done in the past and just kind of let fall to the wayside. And now I'm picking them back up and challenging myself to just get back to living. So I hope in some way I'm able to do that for you guys as well. So until next time, my friends, I love you guys a lot. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. Besos.